Hey guys, it's me, Lindsay. Yeah, I'm trying not to look at the light in here because it's too bright. What's going on is that, besides I'm not trying to make myself feel blind trying to do this video, but I'm also using my mirror to see myself in recording. Right now it's raining and it's thunderstorming and the electricity went out, and especially I'm trying to watch some videos on YouTube. Actually, I was going to watch a live stream, but now that's not gonna happen. Electricity's out, Wi-Fi is out, everything's out. I mean, I could try to watch on a data, but it's ridiculous. Anyway, it's kind of ridiculous right now, and because of that, I'm coughing sorry about that. Crazy because I need to stay much hydrated. I know this is worthless, but I'm sorry. I'll give you guys another update soon on this. Okay? So, apparently, it's been 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1. So it has been 8 hours. No electricity had been happening. I left my poor mother in the hot house, and she thinks it's good, but I don't think it is. And that my brother's in the back of the is back behind me in his car, and I'm freaking out. I'm trying my best to have my phone charged and try to cool down before I go back in, or I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't leave my mother alone. She should be in here with me, but she isn't. It worries me. The reason why I'm out here is because I'm certainly felt so warm and felt like I almost feel sick. Could end up dying. But I don't know what's wrong with her. You know. So my brother has his entertainment. I'm going to try and have mine and just watch some videos on YouTube until who knows when we're going to get the electricity back on. So yeah, it's ridiculous. So it has now been 12, 13, 14, almost 15 hours since the electricity went off. My mother went to work despite the house was so hot. Even though it's trying to get cool, but it's probably going to get hot again. I'm dealing with so much craziness right now, but I don't know what to expect. I mean, my mother told me that she's just gonna find out what's going on, and I have to be ready because we'll be going over to the hotel soon if she can get in, hopefully. I'll let you guys know. But as of right now, I need to try to catch some Z's, because I'm not been in a good mood about this. So hopefully, hey, Or hopefully the electricity comes back on. So, right now, it's been 18 hours since the last time since there's no electricity. Had a weird visiting from my father who decided to go after me about clothing and food and stuff, and typical as usual, but he needs to knock it off, alright? I mean, I can't do nothing much. Neither can my mother, okay? Anyway, so if you hear that background noise, that's a generator. My father had somehow got one, and apparently I don't know if that smell is the reason why I'm starting to feel a little bit sick. Anyway, I don't know what's the story it is right now, but as of right now, besides the generator, my mother is coming home early. And I know most of you guys are going to be thinking, Lindsay, why was your mother going to come home early? And to be honest with you guys, it's because she found a hotel. And I was like, really? And apparently and they were going to stay there for, I guess, a couple of days. Because since last night, we tried to find one. But despite that, we didn't. I mean, it was ridiculous for all three of us. My brother slept in his room, which I am in, and in his car. I didn't so much. Tried to sleep on the bed my mother was sleeping on. Then decided to go outside, and then couldn't sleep out there, or in her car, despite of windows open and stuff, because that's what we both had to do. Instead, I had my phone charged and decided to have to do some things. Like, I ended up playing a round of Fortnite for some reason because of the dang internet. Had to watch some TV videos. Actually, I finally watched Sigil's video, but I didn't watch anybody else's. But it was just bad. And, I'm still such a mess. It's ridiculous. So, as of right now, I'm gonna grab I have to grab the suitcases because I got a text from my mother, and she said since she's gonna be home at 3:30, I need to make sure that things are packed for the both of us. Listen, I'm not sure about my brother because she said nothing about that, but so we're gonna be staying at a hotel for a couple of days, and hopefully, because unless she knows something, or unless something happens before then, things are gonna get ugly as it seems. And the reason why we're staying at a hotel is because it's easier for my mother to get to work. Alright. And, how it is. So, anyway, I'll keep you guys updated. Alright? Or, hopefully, probably the last part of this video will probably be at me at the hotel. I'm not sure. But, anyway, hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Till then. So, this is not the hotel room. And let me explain what happened. So, apparently electricity came back on, but it lasted for almost 4 hours. And now my mother's home is very angry, upset after she ended up trying to cancel. Now she's going to call all of the electric company and give them a piece of her mind. Not a good thing. So, apparently, We're not out of the woods yet, everybody. And now my mother is mad. Now she won't find another hotel room because of this. Great. Just great. Stay tuned, everybody, to see what's going to happen next. Hi, everybody. It's me, Lindsay Rogers. I'm here with my final update. So it's been, 2 whole days? I just want to make sure this is really happening. But it's been now 2 whole days since we got our electricity back. And I was really, really waiting for this to be happening. And I know most of you guys are going to say to me, what happened? Well, it turns out the electricity came back on, and it was about... the electricity went off Monday night around 6 o'clock. And didn't came back on until Tuesday afternoon. However, that lasted until my mother got home Tuesday afternoon, and it didn't really came. And my mother was mad, and we should have gone to the hotel. I mean, we should have took the advantage. My mother would not want to spend $600 for a couple of nights, and I'm like, that's how much you can find it for? I'm like, why didn't you use... I should have said to her, why didn't you use Trivago? So anyway, it turns out that my mother tried to call in our utility and electric company, try to get some answers. One person, I'm going to call him Mr. Sensitive, decides to cop an attitude towards my mother, and he threatened to call security on her. I'm like, first of all, Mr. Sensitive, you don't do that! You don't do that, customer, you're going to call the security. You're supposed to be dealing with the customers. A customer always has a right to know what is going on. You don't have the right to threaten somebody. Hey, my mother was lucky enough she had not decided to had called the police and find out about who you are and sue you for threatening her. You don't threaten an elderly person. Oh my, Mr. Sensitive, you're lucky enough of I haven't gone crazy and gone on to Twitter and calling you out for this. And then of course we have this nice woman. She did not know what's going on either. Despite she couldn't say much. So then of course the next thing happened is my mother decides to go text message the mayor of our city, known as which I call him Mayor Lemon, because let's not forget that he's the reason why I call him that is because he sold both my brother and my mother cars that were considered to be lemons, okay? I mean seriously, it shouldn't be like this. Oh, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. So anyway, yes, so apparently she heard back from him, and he said they're trying their best to fix it. So my mother and I ended up going out to dinner. We got home. I tried to get on watching TV through my phone because I had issues through the app, and despite the whole entire data was not going good. Thanks a lot, Sprint. You're garbage when we need a time of need to have chance to watch something, and while we're waiting for this electricity to come back on. And then by the time around 9 o'clock happened, it came back on. I ended up watching I watched the rest. I was trying to watch America's Got Talent, and I ended up watching the rest. And I know what happened was when I said in the past that I would never watch America's Got Talent anymore, until something happened. And yeah, now I am again, because this time, woo, I love me some Terry Crews, y'all. He's so positive, so energized, bringing out everything, you know. Anyway, it was Judge's cut. I finally not catch Dwayne Wade, who is Gabrielle Union's husband. It was I guess, I don't know if he's still playing basketball or not. Anyway, he decides to use his golden buzzer in this dance group called The Unstoppable. They're from India, and they love watching America's Got Talent. They decided to watch the show for like 6 years, and I can believe that Dwayne Wade chose them as his golden buzzer. I mean, but it's still not better than his wife's golden buzzer. I will say that in defense. Anyway, so besides all this madness, I finally now had a chance to watch a lot of YouTube videos again, and hopefully I'll try to work hard to see that. But speaking about today with YouTube, I'm going to be watching, and of course everybody will be too, the Fortnite 8 event that is going to be streaming on YouTube. And apparently I'm going to put it on my TV, because, you know. However, thanks a lot for not mentioning about this, but apparently, despite this is the whole entire weekend of the Fortnite World Cup is happening, and a second round of Fortnite for Ram, of course, Marshmallow and Ninja are teaming up again. So they haven't since last year, and this is going to be crazy, because I guess the last time this is what, the third Pro-Am, but this time is in, taking place in New York. I mean, jeez. Well, at least there's another team besides Ninja and Marshmallow I'm going to be cheering on, and that's, Chris Denker and Austin Creed. But apparently this whole entire weekend starts off with the creative showcase of, with a lot of those who've been building. I think I saw a preview. Apparently a couple of people I know, Stormhawk, Maka, Makes, and apparently Shrine. Oh boy, I'm gonna read so much. I can't believe I'm talking about Shrine. and I just remembered that he is doing a Minecraft series with Runic and Craner. There's a long story about that, but anyway. So it's gonna be cool to see what the guys are up to, especially because, and I know what you guys are gonna question me and saying, Lindsay, why do you know those three? Well, it's because of due to the fact of Craner and Sunday. So yeah, and especially with Shrine, I mean, I know much about him because of Craner. I mean, so and so is Stormhawk, because he was in some of Trainer's videos, and then he appeared on Sunday's video when they were doing as actually not just Sunday, but Sigils too. So and yes, and of course Maka, who also had provided Matt for Sunday to have him battle. So it'll be interesting to see how those guys go. And I'm gonna be looking forward to see what they're gonna show off, because that's happening today around 12:30 p.m. Eastern, and it'll be on the Fortnite YouTube channel. However, I had to find out, since I cannot link my Fortnite account to my gaming channel, because my gaming channel is a brand channel, and I have to link it towards my main channel, the vlog channel, which means I can only gain the stuff that is provided through my account that I signed up with. In other words, this channel. Like, why didn't I not see that? It was never mentioned a lot. I'm like, you know. So, first of all, shout out to Epic Games and to Ryan Watt to do this for Fortnite and YouTube. I'm gonna get, this would be funny that I'm gonna get like free stuff just by watching this. Even though right now I have 3 outfits. One that I had gotten because of my Samsung phone, and that is the iconic skin. I bought 2 other skins. One through, it was an easy $4.99, but even though it's not available anymore, but it's crazy outfit. I was hoping, I would love to see, I'm thinking one YouTuber should cosplay as that, and I forget the name of it, but there's one there's one YouTuber I know should cosplay that, but her hair is like really pink right now, and that's Megan, aka Strawberry 17. And even though I'm just saying that, I mean, because of it. And then of course I have Beach Bomber, and because of that, I ended up spending V-Bucks, and they're all ending up, and I'm already supporting Andrew, aka Sigils, for it. So, my bad. And the reason why is because I really like him, because he's really hilarious, and despite some crazy things, I'm just saying, complimenting him. But anyway, so besides of that, and hopefully I'm going to try my best to watch more, especially with Zip. I haven't been paying attention to Tyler as much, although his Instagram post wow, this is so crazy. If you guys don't know about this, I found out in Tyler's last post, which is his latest, he decided to go, because he posted it on his Instagram story too, but he decided to go shopping, and it was the tuxedo shopping with his friend Sean, who I seen post of him back like more than a couple of weeks ago, I guess. Anyway, I find out that his friend Sean is getting married within 9 months, and so they decided to go look at tuxedos, and the guy decided to try it out. So anyway, I left a comment on Tyler's post, and I said to him, "You two guys look handsome." Tyler liked it. I was like, oh jeez. And seriously, both of them do, but most of all, Tyler does. And I'm like, jeez, this is so crazy. I mean, I haven't gone crazy since his him at the Shorty Awards, and meeting up Pat and Jen. I was like, oh man, the fangirl hard. Oh, but worse than that, it's like, what's worse than that? I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna laugh at me about this, besides my gaming side, and of course my wrestling fan side, things are about to be interesting. Because I found out that All Elite Wrestling is going to be having weekly shows starting October 2nd and on TNT. I just don't know what time that would be, but that will be fine with me. As long as it doesn't conflict any of my fall TV shows, I will be watching it. Hey, I mean, even if I have to watch it on my iPad, alright? I'm fine with that. I feel like it's just that, I don't know, why am I saying that? Oh, because of, stuff going on. Jeez. Anyway, so I think that's a good thing. I mean, even though it's right after my brother's birthday. Oh boy, I just found out he's turning 33. Right, right. Such a young boy, and he's being a bum. Terrible sister. Just a terrible sister. Anyway, so what I found, and of course, thanks to Matt Jackson, he posted on his Instagram a photo of him, his brother, and their friend, and Kenny Omega. Nick Jackson is wearing sneakers while his brother sits. And when I saw all three of them, I was like, yep. Yep, I'm going crazy. It's not about Nick or Matt. It's since I understand and they're married and, they have kids. Precious, though. Let's talk about their friend Kenny Omega for a moment. Jeez. You know what? I'm sorry, guys. The gaming side's fighting. It's punching my wrestling side to the curb right now. No. Don't do this to me right now. Too late. It is. Anyway, I hope you all understand. I hope you guys saw what I did, what happened. But it was not fun. I mean, the whole entire situation of how this happening was nearly scary. But I had some ways to figure out. But ended up trying to. Best thing was, dealing with all this kind of stuff. But anyway, I hope all of you guys understand. I mean, and my advice to you guys is, if you have your electricity go out, make a plan. Make sure, food is put away, put somewhere cool. But if you can't, then you're going to have food that may go bad. I mean, especially with lunch meat, any salads, potato salad, macaroni salad will go bad. And I highly recommend to just go find a hotel. Don't worry about eating first. Just get to a hotel and see if they have rooms available as soon as the electricity goes out. And that's it. And if you can't afford it, and if you need to find a shelter, make sure that they find out if they have a shelter temporarily set up for you guys. But otherwise, it's gonna be crazy. All right. But understand how I am. I am fine. Air conditioner's working again. I'm gonna be fine for the rest of the week. And of course, the next week will be better, hopefully. But as of right now, that's all I'm just going to address this matter. I'm sorry this is a very long one, but you have to understand, I was not happy when the electricity had gone out. And it should have been up fast. I mean, it was just a ridiculous storm that we had. And you know, nothing, but it should have been up fast, quick as possible. I mean, that's what happened, how long has it been? Like, almost 7 years ago, when we had that devastated superstorm Sandy. I mean, it didn't affect anywhere much of the city. We lost electricity for a couple hours. I was kind of mad because I was watching Dirty Raw, and they cut to the good part and had to wait until it got back on to watch the rest, and it nearly got to make me mad, but you know, time flies when this happens. So anyway, I hope you all understand. If you do, please share. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, thank you for listening to me. I know this is a very long video, but I had to say something about this. Okay? I'll see you guys again soon. Ta-da. Bye.